There's a surprisingly hot topic in Ionia, one that's becoming the kind of thing you can't discuss over dinner without causing an argument. It's the local library. 5 times now, a millage vote has failed to pass. It would move the books to a bigger space, but people who support the library say they're not giving up. Fox 17's Julie Dunmeyer explains why, all new at 6.
Lovers of the Ionia Community Library say that this current space in downtown Ionia simply isn't big enough, but the journey into a bigger space is one with many bumps in the road.
Actually, I don't really have much to do with the library. I'm just a guy that lives in Ionia.
Rusty Heppy voted no to the Ionia Community Library millage 4 times.
On every election until this last one.
But in between the last 2 elections, a change of heart.
I'd lost power and internet. I needed both.
Rusty found himself here with 30 to 40 other people at the current Ionia Community Library.
The place was packed. They were running all over. It was loud.
Narrow aisles of books around every corner in a former historic mansion.
And it is just jam-packed.
With stairs librarians have to sit in front of when too many kids are around.
The stairways are almost dangerous, or not almost, they are. They're beautiful. There's an interior circular stair.
The initial ask for a new library building in 2005 was voted down more than once. But 2 years ago, 3 storefronts downtown donated a new library space. It cut the cost of the project by more than $1 million.
What's important is that we were given a gift.
A gift that has historical meaning in this town.
I'm standing in a building right now that was JCPenney. When I was in high school, I worked in this building.
One problem with this building, it's not fit to be a library. It needs more structural support, open sight lines, and to be ADA compliant. The millage is to renovate.
I wish it was as simple as just wheeling our books down the street.
Meanwhile, the existing library down the street.
The elevator is not ADA compliant. Some kids can't get in that elevator in a wheelchair, certain kinds of wheelchairs.
The millage failed most recently in August by 36 votes.
If you live in a community and you breathe the air and you take up space, you have to give back.
People against the millage didn't want to talk to Fox 17 on camera, but they say largely it's about not wanting a tax increase no matter by how much. They also say they want the library board to stop harassing voters after they've already made their thoughts known at the ballot box. The library explaining the loan they're approved for is only good till the end of the year. And the time is now to get the best bang for their buck.
It's very toxic, I guess, is the best way to describe trying to discuss the library in this community.
Toxic for reasons Rusty isn't sure why.
I personally think that's just culture in general these days, especially when it comes to politics. And
saying to him, it's something standard for every town.
It's something that should be pretty regular in every city, a library. I mean, it's kind of needed.
A librarian I spoke to here tells me that when she did the calculations for the old millage, it would cost her family roughly $37 a year in increase in taxes. People with the library tell me that each time that this no vote has gone through, they've made changes and reductions and are hoping in November they'll have solutions, saying they don't know when the road will officially end. In Ionia, Julie Dunmeyer, Fox 17 News.